Hello and welcome back to Mega Reacts. So today we're going to be watching Babylon 5 Season 1 Episode 15. Last episode we had this kind of alien martial arts tournament and this boxer from Earth came to prove himself, to prove to the world, to the universe that he was a champion because he was kind of blacklisted earlier in his career for not towing the line basically. So he came out, he gave it his all, he earned the respect of the alien fighters, and because of him, all humans are now allowed to enter. I believe it was called the Muay Thai, maybe, possibly. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. But it was a really good episode. We got to see a friend of Garibaldi's and the kind of connection they had, and Garibaldi was the man you want in your corner. He handled business, kept his buddy from possibly getting assassinated. So it was a really solid, good episode as far as kind of character development and setting up human-alien relations, showing the kind of hatred on both sides. There's anti-human sentiment, there's anti-alien sentiment. The whole galaxy is really just a mess in Babylon 5, and I love it. I love it. It's perfect. It is the polar opposite of some sci-fi shows, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to see something new, something fresh. Babylon 5 has not let me down yet. So if you enjoy my reactions, continue to come on this Babylon 5 journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. I'm hungry.
They say food digests better if you chew it first.
Don't talk. I've seen you weak.
Commander Sinclair, I'm surprised to see you here. Aren't you going to greet our distinguished guest?
We wanted to be among the first to offer our reverences.
I wasn't informed.
You will just have time to change. To think that you have such a man among your people. We must not keep you waiting.
Who? What?
I'll take care of this for you.
Did he start?
Have an honor guard there.
Someone's got the
Thinks
munchies.
this is someone special.
Got it.
Oh yeah. Do some research for me, buddy.
Her name is Miriam Running Deer. She talked to the ombuds about me. Even agreed to testify today.
This is a bad dude. Oh, what is that? Oh. Mind flare.
Do you get the message, Jinxo? I'm giving you 300 cycles to either get me the credits you owe or the information I need. 300 cycles, Jinxo.
300 hours?
That's all I can afford. Won't
Oh.
you, Ambassador Kosh?
Whoa. Whoa. Ambassador Kosh?
Do you get the message, Jinxo?
Okay. Let me rewatch this.
Won't you, Ambassador Kosh?
I mean, is it Ambassador Kosh? Or does he just have a set of the armor with something living in it?
A place where
What is
humans
living
and
in that
aliens can
armor?
work out their differences peacefully.
That can't be Ambassador
It's a port
Kosh.
of call, home away
Can
from
it?
home for diplomats, hustlers,
Well.
entrepreneurs, and wanderers.
They got me scratching my head already here. Grail. Okay, what is the
A few
Grail?
days later, my great-grandfather Amos came back into town and told everyone he'd been taken away on this ship by aliens.
To the point, please, Mr. Flynn.
I was just getting there, Your Honor. Everybody figured he was a little nuts, you know what I mean? He couldn't get a job. His children were shut out from everybody in town. Nobody believed him. We went through their archives and we found proof that his great-grandfather abducted my great-grandfather and just took him away in a spaceship. Frankly, Your Honor, we want damages.
That's awesome.
How do you plead?
That is him.
You've met him before.
No, but he has the look.
What is
We
he?
have the privilege of greeting Aldous Geich.
Ambassador Delenn, I did not expect to meet a person of such importance. You do me a great honor. I sent information packets ahead to the ambassadors to facilitate my mission when I arrived.
Which is?
Yeah, which
I
is?
am seeking the sacred vessel of regeneration, known also as the Cup of the Goddess, or by its more common name,
The Holy Grail?
the Holy Grail.
Roll your eyes, Garibaldi.
The Holy Grail.
Yes. From The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones.
As in
A carpenter's cup.
King Arthur. The Last Supper.
It has many names, but only one promise. The regeneration and salvation of humankind.
Hear me out. And this is out of left field. This is Sinclair is the Holy Grail. He is the salvation for mankind. Possible? Possible? Why did the Minbari want him in charge of Babylon 5? Why did they not kill him? Why did they surrender when they found him? So many questions. Is he the Grail? Probably not, but possible. The Grail could be a... the Grail is a cup. A cup is a receptacle, a holder, a container. His body is the container. Sinclair's body is the Grail. It is the container which holds the promise of salvation for humanity. That would be deep. That would be deep.
Commander, I'm puzzled by your reaction to Mr. Gage. Do you object to his mission?
On Earth, the Grail is nothing but a myth. It's a nice story to tell your kids. For someone who spent his entire life looking for it is, well, it's not often taken very seriously.
How sad. He is a holy man, a true seeker. Among my people, a true seeker is treated with the utmost reverence and respect, and that he has never wavered, a lost faith.
True believer.
He's probably the only true seeker we have.
Then perhaps you do not know yourself.
Yeah, I told you. You're a true seeker, man. You are the Grail.
Just got the word. Another lurker had his brain mulched. Make me a happy man. Let me clean out down below. So,
that's mean, Garibaldi.
Was Miriam running, dear?
What?
Does he know her?
She ran that shop in Red 26. She was the only person with enough guts to testify against that lurker rat Deuce and his protection racket. The trial's today, and he's gonna walk free because she's lying in there reduced to a rutabaga. Go ahead and tell me that's a coincidence. Now, can I take the place apart?
Although I fear I may have temporarily taken leave of my sanity, I hereby withdraw my former judgment and remand Thomas into the remedial custody of Aldous Gage.
I shall teach you the ways.
Did you ever wonder what really happened to the first 4 Babylon stations?
Yes.
I did. I don't have the curse. I am the curse. The day I went to work on the Babylon station, I thought that was the best day of my life. I worked a few months, had some leave, so I took it. And the station's infrastructure collapsed. It was sabotage. They never found out who.
I remember.
So I went to work on the second one. The firm still owned by contract until the station was finished. I took leave a second time, and that station was sabotaged. And then when B3 blew up, well, that's when I got the name Jinxo. When I went to work on B4, I didn't take any leave. I was there every minute until we finished it. I thought the curse was gone. But as I was leaving on the shuttle, I looked back, and the station just sort of wrinkled, twisted like putty, and then just disappeared the minute I left. So when they decided to build B5, I had to work on it. And I have to say,
Okay.
I'd say that you have the wrong nickname. They should have called you Lucky.
Lucky? Yeah, Lucky.
Figure.
To have escaped the worst each time, that's a blessing. You're a very lucky man. Perhaps each time you were exactly where you were meant to be.
I never thought of it like that.
Like a wizard.
We never do.
Commander, we found something that may explain the brainwipe victims.
Once I ruled out the possibility of a machine that left only something organic, so I ran a search on the xenobiogenic files.
Turned up a quasi-sentient beast called a Nakaline feeder, kept under heavy quarantine in the Centauri sector.
I believe one of these feeders has been smuggled on board.
It's Deuce. Gotta be.
In
These
the
bugs are all set up
armor?
to smuggle in something like this.
I wonder how much Londo knows about that sector. Don't suppose you know where he is.
Where else?
Casino?
Stinking 17! Take your due, you thief!
Ambassador. A Nakaline feeder.
Ah! Hideous creatures. Hideous. We came across them in our colonizing days. We lost an entire colony before we threw up a quarantine. The only good Nakaleen is a dead Nakaleen.
I can agree with that.
This is, of course, a purely theoretical question. A whim of yours that you might ask, yes?
Well, not really.
Not. It couldn't be.
Yes, here.
I'll have Via transfer the files to you immediately.
Dude, he's on it.
If you want me, I'll be in my quarters, under top security. I strongly suggest you do the same.
I'm out.
It is my sorrow to tell you that the Grail is not in the possession of the Minbari, nor have we heard of it previous to your visit.
Fools to the left of me, feeders to the right.
Stuck
I
in
need
the
to
middle
find a
with
real
you.
Job.
No, you don't need another job.
I mean, how did you get into this in the first place?
I kept the accounts for one of the major Earth corporations. I lived in a world of numbers. I met a man. He said he was the last of his kind. And he told me that I was a man of infinite promise. And when he was dying, he gave me this staff. And now I'm the last. But the numbers add up again, Thomas. The numbers do add up.
Hey, Jigsaw, it's time.
We've come to collect.
Wait, you gotta listen.
It's too late.
This is my friend. He's under my protection.
Oh, yeah, a bit of a badass.
Shall we go?
Got those moves like Donatello.
Man, oh man, you shouldn't have done that. Can I learn to do that?
You can learn whatever you want to learn because you are a man of infinite promise and goodness.
Oh, come off.
He's gonna die and give
That you're
him
still here
the
on
staff.
B5 is proof of that.
So who are we seeing now?
Orlon.
Ambassador.
No! Get away from him! Get away! We've got to get out of here. He'll eat your mind.
Thomas?
I saw him.
That's not the same one, dude.
Thomas!
Whatever you saw, it's obviously important. But if it involves the Vorlon, you must inform Commander Sinclair.
No!
You can't run away all your life.
Commander! No, wait, you gotta help me. They got all this. They took him, and Deuce is gonna feed him to the Vorlon.
Vorlon?
Like the woman, and he ate her mind, and he's gonna eat all this. You gotta help me.
I'll get a security team.
Now?
Garibaldi, track my signal. Jigsaw's taking me to Deuce and the feeder. They've got Aldous too. Get a security team there on the double. Will do. Let's go.
That does look really good, though, doesn't it? I love practical.
This man is under my protection.
What are you doing?
Save yourself!
Oh.
There is nothing in the dark. No fear. No pain. Only the light. Show yourself.
Show yourself. Oh, it is kind of like a mind flare. It's without the body. That's creepy as hell. Kill it.
Peter, stand for Carver. Play. Wet those bozos.
It is a sentient being, though.
The feeder's in here somewhere. So's Aldous.
You're done. Hungry.
Thomas! Look out!
Oh. Oh, it's dead. It's tough. Tough little bastard.
My search is over. I failed. No one left. No one.
No, he will take your place.
I'll do it. I'll find the Grail. Thomas. I want to do it. Find it, Aldous. I swear I'll find it.
Please witness. I name Thomas, heir and successor. Everything I
I witnessed this last testament.
Getting kind of teary-eyed here.
Deuce wanted the people to think that he had the Vorlons working for him. Figured it would add to his image and intimidate people.
Yeah?
Why? Well, after all, no one knows exactly what you look like. That makes some people a little nervous.
Good.
Starliner Falcon now arriving
Good.
in Area Theta 5.
I thought Jinxo was supposed to be here to see him. You know, home.
Will all passengers please board now?
Looking good.
Transpara Marie Celeste de Parta a Helsinki.
You gotta work on that walk.
Put this on the ground where he rests and crush it. It will glow each night for 100 years.
Wow.
It is our way with all true seekers.
Good luck. For what it's worth, I hope you find it.
He's gonna leave and the station is gonna blow up. That would be terrible. Yeah, Garibaldi.
Take care, Jinxo.
My name is Thomas.
No boom?
You're still there.
No boom.
No boom today. Boom tomorrow. There's always a boom tomorrow. What? Look, somebody's got to have some damn perspective around here. Boom.
Boom.
Sooner or later. Boom!
That's a really good episode. I'll be right back with you. So that was Babylon 5, Season 1, Episode 15. I really like that episode. We are brought in with a misdirect right away, thinking that the creature in the suit is actually Ambassador Kosh, which I knew instantly that can't be the case, just because Kosh is not no mind flayer tentacle beast draining minds. We would know that by now. Plus, it didn't move like he moves, you know. It just had a little compartment open, the hand came out. So I knew instantly maybe it was a backup suit or something like that. But it was still pretty creepy, and the mind flayer prosthetic, the practical, was great. The CGI didn't look too bad either. But we got this crazy creature that can wipe your mind. We have this loser dude who is into this bad dude and is gonna go to jail and is just a hot mess. He's a hot mess of a character. He's a hot mess. But this religious man looking for the Holy Grail takes him under his wing. Which is nice. So weird though, in the future, someone is still looking for the Holy Grail. But it makes sense. There would be people like that who, once the mysteries, well, there's still some mysteries, obviously, but when you discover space travel and other aliens and other races and everything like that, I think a small group of people would really lean hard into religion. They would lean hard into finding ancient artifacts and things like that, because they could then incorporate the larger universe they now know into their research, into their finding, and it could be an interesting life. He is a true believer. The Minbari loved the dude, loved him, because they are spiritual people and a warrior class, but the spiritual class loved this dude, and it was great. He ended up dying in the end. I knew he would, because he found his successor the way someone found him, and now he found someone, and that someone he found, Thomas, will find someone else one day. unless he finds the Grail. Who knows? But it was a solid episode. Nothing crazy happened, I don't think, and nothing life-changing. But the characters, the interaction, the setting, just learning more about some of these characters too. Learning more about the religious aspect and how fully the Minbari embrace the spiritual. I love that aspect of the race. We haven't seen much of the warrior cast, to be honest, just a little bit. But the religious class, the spiritual class, we're can't even talk. The spiritual class, we're just learning so much about. And that's fantastic. Fantastic. And the Centauri. We learned a little bit. We learned they came across a mind flare planet and they quarantined it, but somehow it got lifted and one got out. And they're terrified of this creature for good reason. That was fun. The comic relief that the Centauri brought this episode, I could have done without, to be honest. But it didn't really take away anything. But really what held this together was the religious pilgrim dude. I don't know his name. I'm sorry. But he was awesome. The actor just embodied this almost wizardly Gandalf-esque presence that instantly drew me in and drew me into his cause, into his purpose. I see why the Minbari were drawn to him as well. He was a true believer, and true believers are rare. Rare. And the Centauri, not the Centauri, the Minbari, their names are too damn similar. The Minbari has a large amount of true believers, and I guess just seeing it in different races is probably fairly rare. You know, they probably see many religious people, but not true believers, those who have devoted their life to a noble path. But Sinclair might be one also, might be a true believer, and that's what the Minbari saw in him. I don't know. I am still going to hold on to my theory. Maybe Sinclair is the Grail somehow. I don't know. It's kind of a random theory. Overall though, this was a fantastic episode. I don't know why I loved it so much, but it's like a top 5 episode for season 1. And like I said, like nothing amazing happened, I don't think. But it filled me with that sense of wonder that good sci-fi does. It just expands your mind and your imagination and your passion and your love for the genre. And this episode did all of that. And yeah, so that's about all I really have to say. Other than if there's not a boom today, there will be a boom tomorrow. So if you live your life by that philosophy, then like, comment, share, subscribe, Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.